Yeah, so thank you so much for joining this session, and it's our pleasure. As I've always said, getting leaders to sit down together with them, it's always a pleasure. We know that it's far much easier to lead followers than to lead leaders. And getting an opportunity to be able to interact in this kind of a setup, we really take it as a privilege. And we want to thank God and also to appreciate all of you for availing yourself. And we trust that as we continue, we're learning new things every day, new concepts, because we want to continue lifting our leadership lead, so that as we know, as we've been saying from the beginning, no one can rise above their leadership capacity. So the more we continue growing in our leadership capacity, then it positions us to be better, to serve first the potential in us better, to serve in our roles better, and also to serve the people that God has entrusted to us in a better way. So we just want to appreciate all of you and welcome you again to this session. So I'll just move on direct to the lesson for today. Those who will join as we continue will give you an opportunity to say hi. Alternatively, feel free to use the chat. You can share any comments, any takeaway, anything that strikes you or you feel this is very important and you just want to echo it out. You can share on the chat. And also you can, if you're joining us maybe for the first time, you can also indicate where you're joining us from. Yeah, so let me move on. Now, we are on lesson 5, but before we get there, let's do this together. This is a simple icebreaker, and I will allow you to unmute and just share your answer. And the game is very simple. Guess the next photo. So if you see this photo, what next photo can you guess? What will be the next photo after this? You can take a guess. Guess the next photo. I know those who are joining us from Kenya, it can be easier. Those who are joining us outside Kenya, I know it might be a challenge, but you can also try. I can see Pastor Abel is on. Welcome, Pastor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. We'll give you an opportunity to say hi to the team as we continue. Yeah, thank you so much. Welcome. Okay, so what is the next photo? Take a guess. You can unmute and just mention. Take a guess. Take a guess. Guess the next photo. And any answer is appreciated. So it doesn't have to be the one that I will point out, but I want just to see what can be your guess. Yes, Mr. Mwangi?
Probably Uhuru Kenyatta.
Yeah, probably Uhuru Kenyatta. One more guess. Yes, Gerald?
President Kibaki.
President Kibaki. Yeah, I can see Reverend Beth, President Kibaki. Okay, so for me, this is what was in my mind. This is my next photo, but even your perspective is also right. Okay, what can be the next photo from this? I just take one person.
Uhuru Kenyatta.
Uhuru Kenyatta. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is, for me, this was what was in the mind. Maziwa ya Nyayo, the milk of President Moi. Let's continue. Next photo. Two more remaining. One person. Just one person. Guess the next photo. Even if it's via the chat or you just want to mention.
Raila Odinga.
Raila Odinga. And the chat, I can see people's. Okay, so let's see. Wow. This is the next photo. Nyayo, the pioneer car. And finally, there is one more remaining. What can be the other photo after this?
The Nyayo T-zones.
The Nyayo T-zones. Yeah. President Moi's favorite words: peace, love, and unity. And I think these are very special words to us as leaders. This used to be his most common words everywhere he was, and most of the time he could repeat these words. And I think they resonate to us as leaders. And just to be able to remember a few things from this leader. I know there are multiple. There are good things that a leader accomplishes. There are others that might also seem negative, but every one of us, there is a history that we are writing. We're writing a history every day. And when we started this program, we said, we are already writing it, and we took a challenge to just write the greatest story ever told. And each person was given some handout just to write something, a story that you'll want other people to read. Just the way we have looked at what President Moi, just a few positive things that we can be able to remember or just associate him with. Yeah. So that was my icebreaker. Now today I'm in very good state that I felt I should give a book away. So today we're giving one book away. And the person that will receive this book will just going to do a very simple puzzle. And I hope those who are using the laptops may have an advantage because the letters may not be very big. Those who are using the mobile, you strain a bit, but try to figure out. So the winner is a person who will be able to identify three words from this puzzle, 3 leadership qualities. There are many, but just 3. And then the winner will be awarded this book during the retreat. Okay, so are we ready? Yeah, so I'll give you, I think, maybe 1.5 minutes because of time. So if you get 3 words, please, you can unmute and just say them out, but I'll put the chat on just to see who has gotten it. So 3 words and you win a book. 3 words and you win a book. So either you send the chat or you just speak out once you get the 3 words. So only speak out once you have the 3 of them. That will be the winner. There are quite a number, but I just need 3. So I'm waiting for the winner. The winner.
I've got hardworking, passion, and servant.
Hardworking.
Passion.
Passion.
Servant.
Servant.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Anybody else who had something different? 3.
Successful.
Successful.
Self-confidence and hardworking.
And hardworking. So our 2 winners for today, Pastor Abel from Zimbabwe. Let's appreciate him. And Lillian Mwende from Kenya. Let's appreciate Lillian. So both of you, you have a copy of a book. I think
Wow,
Pastor Abel
thank
will
you.
organize how we'll get this.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the
The
attempt.
third one, so we can share.
Yeah. So
I saw passion, successful, responsible.
Yeah, there were quite a number. Thank you, Reverend. So these are you can see there is purposeful, there is principled, successful, among others. Yeah, so thank you so much. Now, a leader, we have been saying a leader is a perpetual learner. And say the moment a leader stops learning, then you stop leading. And therefore, if there is a quality that us as leaders, we really have really embedded in us, is that ability to continue learning. And to help us just deepen our learning, there are 3 categories of learning loops. And these are some of these learning loops, or the 3 of them, were discussed at Federal Health Futures Leadership Summit that was held in Washington. And the theme was learning for transformational change. Yeah, learning for transformational change. So they established 3 categories of learning loops: how we're able to learn and how we're able to question things. So one of the learning loops is what we refer to as the single learning loop, or single loop learning. Single loop learning or single learning loop. This is about following the rules. The simple as following the rules. I'll expand as we continue. So the second one is double learning. Double learning or double loop learning. This is about changing the rules. Changing the rules, or how. So the first one, single learning loop, it focuses on what I'm supposed to do, or what I'm supposed to figure out, or whatever role I'm supposed to play. Please, you can check on page 25 on your manual, page 25. So the gap there, number 1 is single loop learning. Number 2 is double loop learning, which is about changing the rules. And then number 3 is triple loop learning. Triple loop learning. And this is about learning how to learn. Learning how to learn. And the key word there is why. The key word is why. So there are 3, these are the 3 broad categories of learning loops. Single learning loop focuses on what. Double learning loop focuses on how to do things, or how to be able to get into the details. Triple learning loop focuses on why. Yeah, and the triple one, as we have seen, is learning how to learn. So let's unpack these ones in a more detailed in more details. Now, when we look at single learning loop, the issue here is doing things better without necessarily